It appears that you may like a certain pop star.
What gave that away?
So many devoted fans and so diverse. Harry Styles has jumped the generation gap.
Would you believe it?
Mandy is in her 40s but is the ultimate fangirl.
I've got two great loves in my life, my dog Bert and Harry. Sometimes in that order, sometimes not. Don't tell the dog. He is a perfect specimen of a human being. And he's got pretty good hair.
When it comes to merch, you name it, Mandy's got it.
So that's for you to carry your Bible around?
If you can't have Harry in the flesh, 12 cardboard cutouts are probably the next best thing.
I don't have them all out at home. I'm not a complete psycho. But I do have, like, 3 favourites upstairs so I can give him a blom, a kiss goodnight.
Come on, Harry, we want to say goodnight to you.
And when Mandy went into hospital for an operation, Harry was at the forefront of her mind.
The first thing I said to the nurse was, did Harry Styles release his song while I was under? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
About 4 years ago, I'd say I would sacrifice my life for him.
Sophia is 19 and in the middle of a world tour. 21 concerts in 12 months.
I want to test you because you say that there's no bigger super fan than you.
Yeah.
So just a little quick pop quiz. Birthday.
February 1st.
What's his blood type?
B positive.
What's your blood type?
Have no clue.
How do you know what his is?
I'm a crazy fan. Of course I have to know his blood type.
Last year, Sophia flew around Europe with a bunch of other fans she'd only ever met online. All of which is not cheap.
A lot of money. Maybe like 5, 7, maybe 10,000. 10,000 might be a little much on tickets, but then it's also the accommodation.
What about accommodation and travel?
Accommodation, travel.
Has it all been worth it?
Absolutely. I suffer from really bad anxiety that has stopped me doing a lot of stuff in my life. I got a passport for the first time in 2018 to go see Harry in New Zealand. Never even got a passport, too scared to fly.
Just stop your crying, it'll be alright.
Even if it was the same show, he did the exact same thing, it's that feeling that I would pay millions of dollars to relive thousands of times.
Being a Harry requires a considerable fashion commitment.
This is very Harry.
Yeah, when I think Harry, I think feather boa.
For the fans, the wardrobe is almost as important as the music. Sophia wouldn't be seen twice in the same outfit.
What do you mean?
That comes as no surprise to Patricia Obst, a psychologist who's researched fandoms and knows their dangers.
If you find yourself doing things that you wouldn't do, or, you know, not going to work, or spending more money than you have, or if you get up in the morning and you're not capable of achieving what you're supposed to achieve because you're obsessed with this thing, then it's having an undue influence on your life.
I just don't understand how people don't get totally obsessed with things. Like, I get obsessed with a lot of things, but, like, you know, some stay a little bit longer than others.
You're not going to wean them off it if they don't want to, and if they don't recognise that it's potentially having a negative impact on their life.
It's kind of, I don't know, close-minded to not consider the power of a fandom. It can change a person's life for the better.
What would you say if anyone said to you that you had to grow up and that this wasn't part of being an adult?
I would say, you live your life, let me live mine.
Do you ever think that maybe there's a bit much?
You sound like my mum.
Oh, he's very pretty. You went to his concert,
I
didn't you,
went
Melbourne?
on Friday night and I took my daughter and I liked Harry before I went, and after I loved him. Really? And also the whole experience was really beautiful because it was a sea of mainly women and everyone had dressed to pay homage to him because I guess they're so appreciative of what he does. So it was a sea of feather boas and cowboy hats and sparkles, and it was like people wanted him to look out and see us. and for us to go, this is what you mean to us. It was really lovely.
What was it about the show that was brilliant? What was it about
He's
seeing
a great
him?
performer. He's got a great voice. He's got great engagement. He's a proper showman. Like, he's one for the ages.
Yeah, it's genuine talent.
It sounds like
Proper,
an addiction.
proper.
It sounds like they need to have like a warning before you go into the concert saying,
You might get-
attend responsibly or it might
Well,
take over your life.
Yes.
But
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but listening to you talk makes me wonder how much that fandom is about Harry and how much of it is about everyone else.
The community.
Like
well,
the relationship
but
between
all
the
fandoms
people.
kind of like that, isn't it?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
But it was really a beautiful, uplifting night. And when all the women were singing, even before Harry came on, it was like being in a choir of women. There were like 35,000 women and girls singing. I don't know, it was fun and beautiful.
Makes people happy.
Yeah, he
What did
made
you wear?
Yeah. Nothing.
I walked straight into that. I don't know what I was thinking.
I just queued up at the merch tent.